supervises today. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so we're sharing the podium, and we're going to be very informal. So if you have questions in the middle of anything, just raise your hand and stop us. But we'll go through the speech process.
I don't say much until you ask a question.
All right, so we're starting already.
There it is. There it is. Here. Get it.
Okay, come a little bit.
Glad you guys broke it. You promised it would work. Oh, thank you. No, that's for the other guys. Is this still next?
Oh, all right, we got it. Okay. So just in introduction, there's our email, Careen Yap, right position. We also have business cards if you want to grab them later.
If they want to let you do
Exactly. So our presentation objectives, just to go over what a basic typical pitch is, and then also go over a typical greenlight process from a publisher. It just varies between companies, it varies between development teams, it varies between publishers. There's no one way to do things. So if you have any questions, again, just let us know. So we'll tell you who to approach, what to communicate, what materials we expect to see. And then the greenlight process, what departments are involved in reviewing things, and all the information that's considered. So who to approach? The acquisition publishing contacts. So basically, it's primarily business development. There may be product development may be involved. There may be different people. If it's a frontline product versus a budget product versus a downloadable product or a mobile product, depends on what you're pitching. So it's fairly easy to find those people. You can speak to your industry colleagues, any other development team, agents. If you know an acquisition person, they probably can let you know who the people are throughout the industry. So just ask. You can find them fairly easily. And then also other development teams. You have a very, very strong and supportive community. There's a lot of publishers that are now going directly to development teams for a total solution. So there's a lot of developers that are actually subbing out work, actually entire projects or entire SKUs. We were just meeting with somebody the other day who had a developer that we want to work with in their office working on a DS project with them. So, and also there are development teams that will share technology with you. Even if it's not to the point where you're able to fully license our technology. I don't know if anybody's aware of the Vicious engine from Vicious Cycle in North Carolina, but those guys are very, very helpful in terms of getting started. So, and very helpful in terms of sharing their contacts and their assets. So when you're ready to communicate something to a publisher, what do you want to have come across? Your ability, of course. Innovation and creativity is very, very important. There's a lot of things that seem to be a little cookie cutter when it comes to our industry, and coming out with something that shows that you're really passionate about what you're doing and you're thinking about things in not a typical way, in different ways. Also, your technology and expertise, and then your passion and enthusiasm. Things like that are very, very contagious. So when you're pitching to somebody and you show that you really care about what you're doing, and this is something that you would not necessarily die to make, but close to it.
One of the things about that is it's better to show one thing that you really love, at least from my perspective, rather than say, here's like 8 things we're thinking about. So there's probably one of those things that you know is going to be a smash hit. It's what you want to do. So I would rather see that than just be shotgun by 5 or 6 concepts.
When there's that one concept that you have, you continue to go back to, your entire team, you just like fine-tune after working on other projects. So those are the ones we want to see. Yeah. Then also your professionalism, just be aware of what it takes to make a business model work these days. There's only a limited number of slots for the $15 to $20 million write a few units to break even on a title that is not expensive. And our favorite conversation that we had with the developer was like, just sell 4 million units. It'll be fine. It doesn't really work that way. But just knowledge about the industry, knowledge about what it takes to make something successful on whatever platform it is. And then also your past portfolio. Taking a hard look at your development team and saying, what have we done in the past? What's happened the way it should happen? Were there some missteps? Are there things that we can address early on to make sure that you're aware that we know what's good about our team, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are, and what we're doing to address the weaknesses? And then, of course, the most important thing, a great partnership. Because if somebody comes in and you're really going to be spending quite a bit of time working with your development partner, and you want to make sure from the beginning that this is a team we can spend the next 24 months with, that when things go wrong, which they always will, we have a team that's willing to roll their sleeves up, get down and dirty, and fix what the problems are.
Sometimes in the portfolio part, you put together a team of guys that have a lot of experience, but you haven't done anything as a group. And it's nice to have their resumes put together so that the publisher can say, they put together a nice group of guys that got a lot of experience, and that's so that it builds trust in what you want to accomplish.
So, materials to prepare. This is kind of like an overview of determining what you should put together for your pitch package. So, the first thing to take a look at is your publisher's portfolio and say, how does my project fit into what they're doing? Don't assume that don't assume that you know what they're looking for or you know what they need. Take your project and say, how does this fit into what they're doing already? How does this, expand upon what their initiatives are? And really walk in very confidently that this will fit in with your project or your portfolio, and these are the reasons why. And then when you put together your pitch package, you probably should tailor your presentation to each publisher. Different publishers have different requirements. We're going to go through an entire package, so you know if there's a publisher that wants everything, you'll know what that is. But there are some publishers, like Brian, where it's really meeting somebody, learning what they're passionate about, learning about their concept, and seeing if it fits in, and then just working together with them to basically pull all the materials together. Ensure that your pitch package is applicable to all divisions. And what I mean is, there have been a lot of times where somebody has been pitching to a publisher, and the person they're pitching to gets so excited that they start pulling in marketing, they pull in sales, they pull in somebody, different people from the product development team. So just make sure that you are aware of what those departments would want to ask about, and that you have just the initial thoughts and the preliminary answers to that. The conversation will flow, and as long as you're a little bit aware of what each individual department will want to know, it will help you when you have those, when you're working across those types of opportunities. Yes? Marketing is probably the number one department, because you'll probably, in the initial pitch process, you'll probably have someone from product development in there. You should have someone from product development in that particular meeting. But pulling marketing in there, going to want to know how does this particular project how does it differentiate between this and the competition? So what makes it different? What's the hook? What is the one sentence that I can take and use that sentence to sell it into retail, to sell it to a game editor, to sell it to a reviewer, to sell it to somebody on the street? So what's the hook? What makes it different? What are the features? The features that make it stand apart. And then again, you just take a look at your project before you even start to pitch it, and you think, okay, this is a first-person shooter and it's based in this kind of area. And then just do research on just the whole